rush in the autumn. It brings what we need. Keep cups on the counter and the door open sweet. There's a pear in the fruit bowl turning gold by the day. There's a flower beside it leaning slightly my way. There's a coat on the railing though the weather is warm, and the sky is gone quiet without warning of storms. I was making more coffee, you were reading the news. Then you looked through the window like the light had called you. Golden things take their time, they don't ripen in a hurry. They just wait beside the window while the whole world passes by. Golden things take their time, so let's give this day another little hour in the sunlight before summer says goodbye. Someone laughed on the sidewalk, someone locked up a bike. A delivery truck faded at the end of the light. You were tracing the grain on the old wooden table. I was thinking that maybe we could stay if we're able. No occasion, no reason, nothing planned, nothing new. Just the first cooler evening and a chair next to you. Golden things take their time, they don't ask us to be ready. They grow sweeter in the silence, they grow warmer in the light. Golden things take their time, so let's leave the dishes waiting. There is nowhere we should hurry, there is plenty of tonight. Streetlights are on. There's a slice on the saucer and the afternoon is gone. But the sweetness stays longer than the sunlight can do. Like the season is changing, just to sit here with you. Golden things take their time, every leaf and every evening, every word we almost whisper, every hand we almost hold. Golden things take their time, they become a little deeper when the air becomes much cooler and the afternoon turns gold. Golden things take their time, so I'm staying by the window with the flower and the fruit bowl and this quiet life of ours. Can't rushing the autumn, let it move when it knows. Golden things take their time, and tonight, so will we. Smoke blew heavier, brushed it past. That kitchen couldn't hold its grip. Soft on the sidewalk, dry in the park, July was packing up its trip. She dropped the plum from off the cart and rolled it under through the chair. Said this one feels a little shy, and stayed to breathe for 2 more years. The ceiling light was spinning low, the needle reached its final track. We didn't question what had turned, we only knew the night came back. We're half a beat past summer, half a beat past May, somewhere between and the closing of the day. We're half a beat past summer. Don't walk quicker than we try. Let the twilight find us resting where the meadow used to lie. Not too loud, not too high, just a deeper shade of gray. Half a beat, her and I, that is all we have to say. That plum was rich and near the stem, the juice had spilled beside her palm. A sudden breeze moved through the hall and shifted round our weekend calm. She said the hours were drawing close. I said the street still felt the same then. All the plants along the curb turned deeper when the sunset came. No red boots yet, no heavy coats, no reason to turn on the stove. Just one small branch reaching out and longer shadows through the grove. We're half a beat past summer, half a beat past May. Somewhere between drawn curtains and the closing of the day. We're half a beat past summer. Don't walk quicker than we try. Let the twilight find us resting where the meadow used to lie. Maybe weather doesn't break with luggage waiting by the floor. Maybe nights just pull a stool a little closer than before. Maybe autumn starts like this, a heavy plum, a quiet room, your shoulder resting next to mine a little earlier than the moon. We're half a beat past summer, and I think I like the view. All the gold across the table, all the quiet next to you. We're half a beat past summer. Let tomorrow take the lead. For tonight the air is perfect, and this moment's all we need. Not too loud, not too high, just a warmer afternoon. Half a beat, her and I. Let the season wander through. Heavy hours ago, that seems light enough to me. There's a drift against the curb, there's a blanket on the bench. Winter says it isn't due, October's already waiting there. Step a little farther, the pavement's getting dark. We can share the silence, for later. Leave the trolley wide. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. Did you hear the engine shift? Maybe someone rolled across. Did you see the signboards fade? It turned amber while we talked. Should we switch the railway sign? No, the dusk is doing fine. Should I catch the tram at 9? There will always be a 10. Step a little farther, the pavement's getting dark. We can share the silence, for later. Leave the trolley wide. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. What if winter starts tomorrow, then away from where we stand? What if October comes too soon? We'll make room beside the grass. What if all the glare is gone, then the street lamps will ignite? What if if I don't wanna part, that's the best thing I could hear. Step a little farther, now the pavement's turning gray. There is room beside me, and I save the sweeter half for you. Drop the watch and heat it, let it wait outside. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. Step a little farther, we don't have to say farewell. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. Can we walk for one more mile? I was hoping you would ask.
Why do clocks run backwards now? A strange shape on the countertop. There wasn't any rhythm here. By 4 you pour the coffee right, a plum, a candle, midnight light. You spoke the words had changed somehow. I didn't catch it then, but now. By 5 the shadows spanned the room. The candle leaned toward the fruit. The lane outside grew soft and slow. The amber spark turned deeper gold. By 6 the cup had lost its steam. The hour felt smaller at the seams. You pulled your chair a little nearer, and suddenly the season changed. Nothing dropped from any tree. No engine roared across the street. The block just lowered its voice and left the evening up to us. The feeling grew much warmer as the breeze became sharper. The flame stayed on the table and your seat moved a little closer. The feeling grew much warmer without asking us to notice. Spring faded through the window, autumn found us in the moment. By 7 stores began to close. A fresher gust moved through our clothes. You cut the final plum in two. The larger half belonged to you. You laughed and traded plates with me, like kindness should be given freely. The room was dim, the street was bright, and neither one of us said goodnight. No grand arrival, no colored leaves, no heavy coat, no cold beneath, just amber light. A wooden chair, one quiet flower, one golden pear. The feeling grew much warmer as the sky became much darker. The room became much smaller, but the magic became larger. The feeling grew much warmer with the first breath of the season. Spring slipped up through the window without needing any reason. The feeling grew much warmer as the breeze became sharper. The flame left from the table, but your seat stayed a little closer. By 8 evening filled the room. The candle made a quiet silhouette. The plum was gone, the plate was bare, but something golden lingered there. The heavy chair beneath your spine, the dusty clock was right on time. A heavy coat, a maple desk, 2 silver spoons were resting there. The vinyl record spun around,
a tune from some forgotten town. You split the silent room in two and slid the cooler half to me. August hasn't packed its things, but something sharper moves between the porcelain cups, the quiet street, and frozen shadows at our feet. Stay until the twilight turns deep as chapters at the borders. We don't need to name the reason, we can feel it getting closer. Take the couch beside the doorway, let the whole night wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you.
The motor's quieted after 4. A scooter buzzed past the door. You tucked your cuffs above your palms and traced small figures in the glass.
The mint was sharp, the broth was hot, the skies were gathering without a storm. Nothing happened, nothing changed, still the room did not feel the same. Maybe it was sharp but chill, maybe it was how you stayed still while the brass moved down the wall like it had nowhere else to go. Stay until the twilight turns deep as chapters at the borders. We don't need to name the reason, we can feel it getting closer. Take the couch beside the doorway, let the whole night wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. No calendar upon the wall could tell us when the winter falls. It happens in a quieter way, a longer sleep, a shorter day. So leave the window bolted still, let evening settle on the sill. The air is changing, that is true, but everything feels warm with you. Stay until the twilight turns crimson at the quiet borders. Now we know the name of this feeling, even if we never say it. Take the couch beside the doorway, there is room enough for two. Let November come tomorrow, tonight I'm staying here with you. One spoon left inside the mug, one last streak of amber light. The panel cracked just enough to let the new breeze arrive. Please rush the midnight, she asks how to flow. Put the glass on the sideboard and the panes swing quick. There's a pear in the fruit bowl, turning gold by the day. There's a flower beside it, leaning slightly my way. There's a coat on the railing, though the weather is warm, and the sky has gone quiet without warning of storms. I was making more coffee, you were reading the news. Then you looked through the window like the light had called you. Golden things take their time, they don't ripen in a hurry. They just wait beside the window while the whole world passes by. Golden things take their time, so let's give this day another little hour in the sunlight before summer says goodbye. Someone left on the sidewalk, someone locked up a bike. A delivery truck faded at the end of the light. You were tracing the grain on the old wooden table. I was thinking that maybe we could stay if we're able. No occasion, no reason, nothing planned, nothing new. Just the first cooler evening and a chair next to you. take their time. They don't ask us to be ready. They grow sweeter in the silence. They grow warmer in the light. Golden things take their time. So let's leave the dishes waiting. There is nowhere we should hurry. There is plenty of tonight. Now the room has gone amber and the street lights are on. There's a slice on the saucer and the afternoon is gone. But the sweetness stays longer than the sunlight can do. Like the season is changing, just to sit here with you. Golden things take their time. Every leaf and every evening, every word we almost whisper, every hand we almost hold. Golden things take their time. They become a little deeper when the air becomes much cooler and the afternoon turns gold. Golden things take their time. So I'm staying by the window with the flower and the fruit bowl and this quiet life of ours. Please rush the midnight. Make it run when it knows. Golden things take their time. And tonight, so will we. He spoke about a yellow truck and parked it by the green facade. Fresh on the driveway, sleek in the park. November was losing its grip. You grabbed a plum from near the shelf and balanced it beside the books. Said this one acts a bit bold, then stayed with me for 2 more hours. The ceiling fan was turning slow. The record reached its final song. We didn't notice what had changed. We only knew the light felt long. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn. Don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Not too far, not too soon. Just a cooler shade of blue. Half a step, me and you. That is all we have to do. The plum was sweeter near the core. The tea had cooled beside your hand. A little wind moved through the room and rearranged our weekend plans. You said the nights were coming fast. I said the day still felt the same. Then all the trees along the road turned darker when the sunset came. No red leaves yet, no winter coats, no reason to turn on the heat. Just one small flower leaning close and longer shadows on the street. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn. Don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Maybe seasons don't arrive with luggage waiting by the door. Maybe they just pull a chair a little closer than before. Maybe autumn starts like this, a golden pear, a quiet room, your shoulder resting next to mine, a little earlier than the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, and I think I like the view. All the gold across the table, all the quiet next to you. We're half a step toward autumn. Let tomorrow take the lead. For tonight the air is perfect, and this moment's all we need. Not too far, not too soon, just a softer afternoon. Half a step, me and you. Let the season wander through. Can you feel the woven thread? Only if you touch the seam. It felt soft a year ago. That sounds miles away to me. There's a frost against the glass. There's a packet by the keys. Winter says it isn't done. Spring is already waiting there. Slide a little farther. The morning's getting bright. We can share the silence. We can break the lines. Drop the coats for later. Drop the curtains wide. There's enough December in one spark for us tonight. Did you hear the engine shift? Maybe someone walked outside. Did you watch the shadow fade? It turned amber while we talked. Shall we switch the hallway lamps now? The window's doing fine. Should I catch the train at 9? There will always be a 10. Slide a little farther. The morning's getting bright. We can share the silence. We can break the lines. Drop the coats for later. Drop the curtains wide. There's enough December in one spark for us tonight. What if winter ends tomorrow and we'll wave from where we stand? What if spring comes too early? We'll make room beside the plant. What if all the shade is gone? Then the street lamps will ignite. What if I don't wanna go? That's the best thing I could hear. Slide a little farther. Now the morning's turning gold. There is room beside me, and I kept the warmer half for you. Drop the watch unanswered. Let it wait outside. There's enough December in one spark for us tonight. Slide a little farther. We don't have to say goodbye. There's enough December in one spark for us tonight. Can you feel the woven thread? I was hoping you would ask.
By 2, the rain was on the floor. A blue square by the pantry door. The road was calm, the park was clear. There wasn't any winter here. By 3, you left the parcel right. A plum, a candle, midnight light. You said the tide had turned somehow. I didn't taste it then, but now. By 4, the figures crossed the hall. The candle leaned toward the wall. The train outside grew fast and low. The crimson light turned sharper blue. By 5, the cup had lost its steam. The road felt wider at the seams. You moved your hand a little near, and suddenly the season changed. Nothing fell from any branch. No engine rolled across the street. The town just raised its voice and left the morning up to us. The boulevard grew sadder as the street became warmer. The shade stayed on the carpet and your hand moved a little further. The boulevard grew sadder without asking us to notice. Winter faded through the shutter. Summer found us in the moment. By 6, the stores began to rise. A hotter wind moved through our clothes. You cut the final plum in 2. The smaller half belonged to you. You cried and traded bowls with me like bitterness should be given freely. The hall was loud, the train was dim, and neither one of us said goodbye. No great departure, no painted leaves, no light coat, no warmth beneath. Just copper glow, a plastic desk, one loud radio, one bitter plum. Much wider, but the feeling became smaller. The boulevard grew sadder with the last breath of the season. Winter slipped out through the shutter without needing any reason. The boulevard grew sadder as the street became warmer. The shade left from the carpet and your hand stayed a little further. By 7, evening filled the hall. The candle made a loud silhouette. The plum was gone, the bowl was bare, but something copper lingered there. They talked about a heavy rain. The curtain drifted from the drain. A nylon sack, a metal bench, 2 bitter plums were resting there. The vinyl disc was spinning slow. A phrase from somewhere far below. You split the afternoon in 2 and slid the cooler half to me.
Winter hasn't packed its things, but something faster moves between the saucer cups, the quiet street, and hidden shadows at our feet. Stay until the street lamp turns, crisp as papers at the corners. We don't need to name the season, we can feel it getting closer. Take the bench beside the window, let the whole day wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you.
The engine quieted after 4. A scooter rolled past the door. You tucked your cuffs above your hands and drew small circles in the frost.
The plum was tart, the brew was warm. The mist was gathering without a storm. Nothing happened, nothing changed. Still the room did not feel the same.
Maybe it was sharper air Maybe it was how you stayed there
while the bronze moved down the wall like it had nowhere else to go.
Stay until the street lamp turns
Crisp as papers at the corners. We don't need to name the season, we can feel it getting closer. Take the bench beside the window, let the whole day wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you.
No calendar upon the wall
could tell us when the winter falls.
It happens in a quieter way,
a longer sleep, a shorter day.
So leave the window open still, let evening settle on the sill.
The air is changing, that is true, but everything feels warm with you.
Stay until the street lamp turns
Amber at the quiet corners.
Now we know the name of this feeling,
even if we never say it.
Take the bench beside the window,
there is room enough for two.
let November comes tomorrow.
Tonight I'm staying here with you.
One
plum left inside the bag, one last stripe of golden light. The window open just enough to let the new season arrive. Please fade the twilight, it rolls where to flow. Drop the keys on the cedar and the paint sliding slow. There's a pear in the fruit bowl, turning gold by the day. There's a flower beside it, leaning slightly my way. There's a coat on the railing, though the weather is warm, and the sky has gone quiet without warning of storms. I was making more coffee, you were reading the news. Then you looked through the window like the light had called you. Golden things take their time, they don't ripen in a hurry. They just wait beside the window while the whole world passes by. Golden things take their time, so let's give this day another little hour in the sunlight before summer says goodbye. Someone laughed on the sidewalk, someone locked up a bike. A delivery truck faded at the end of the light. You were tracing the grain on the old wooden table. I was thinking that maybe we could stay if we're able. No occasion, no reason, nothing planned, nothing new. Just the first cooler evening and a chair next to you. Golden things take their time, they don't ask us to be ready. They grow sweeter in the silence, they grow warmer in the light. Golden things take their time, so let's leave the dishes waiting. There is nowhere we should hurry, there is plenty of tonight. The room has gone amber and the street lights are on. There's a slice on the saucer and the afternoon is gone. But the sweetness stays longer than the sunlight can do. Like the season is changing, just to sit here with you. Golden things take their time, every leaf and every evening, every word we almost whisper, every hand we almost hold. Golden things take their time, they become a little deeper when the air becomes much cooler and the afternoon turns gold. Golden things take their time, so I'm staying by the window with the flower and the fruit bowl and this quiet life of ours. toast burned slightly, chipped it up. That pantry couldn't keep its salt. Sharp on the asphalt, crisp in the haze. October was running out of zinc. She brought a peach from down the lane and leveled it beside the plate. Said, "This one acts a little coy," then stayed with me for 2 more ticks. The kitchen light was creeping dim. The speaker reached its final groove. We didn't question what had shifted. We only knew the dusk felt wide. We're half a beat toward harvest, half a beat away from May. Somewhere between open shutters and the rising of the stars. We're half a beat toward harvest. Don't rush faster than we care. Let the evening find us seated where the summer used to pause. Not too deep, not too late, just a cooler shade of slate. Half a beat, him and me, that is all we have to do. The peach was sweeter near the pit. The gin had chilled beside your palm. A little draft moved through the flat and rearranged our weekend notes. You said the nights were coming sharp. I said the day still felt the same. Then all the elms along the path turned deeper when the sunset dropped. No red plums yet, no heavy wool. No reason to turn on the vent. Just one small shrub leaning close and longer shadows on the path. We're half a beat toward harvest, half a beat away from May. Somewhere between open shutters and the rising of the stars. We're half a beat toward harvest. Don't rush faster than we care. Let the evening find us seated where the summer used to pause. Maybe seasons don't appear with baggage waiting by the door. Maybe they just drag a bench an inch closer than before. Maybe harvest starts like this: a golden peach, a quiet room, your shoulder resting next to mine, a little earlier than the stars. We're half a beat toward harvest, and I think I like the view. All the gold across the table, all the quiet next to you. We're half a beat toward harvest. Let tomorrow take the lead. For tonight the air is perfect, and this moment's all we need. Not too deep, not too late, just a softer afternoon. Half a beat, him and me, let the season wander through. Would you wait for just one track? Only if you spin the disc. It skipped twice a month ago. That sounds crisp enough to risk. There's a draft beneath the wall. There's a sweater on the seat. Summer claims it isn't done. Autumn's already pacing neat. Slide a bit nearer. The weather turns bright. We can share the silence. We can shift the right. Drop the case for later. Drop the blinders wide. There's enough November and one plum for us tonight. Did you hear the timber groan? Maybe someone walked ahead. Did you watch the shadow shrink? It turned amber as we read. Should we dim the passage bulb? No, the lamplight's doing fine. Should I catch the tram at 9? There will always be a 10. Slide a bit nearer. The weather turns bright. We can share the silence. We can shift the right. Drop the case for later. Drop the blinders wide. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. What if summer fades? was the best thing I could write. Slide a bit nearer. Now the weather turns blue. There is room beside me, and I save the richer half for you. Drop the watch unheeded. Let it wait outside. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. Slide a bit nearer. We don't have to wave goodbye. There's enough November in one plum for us tonight. Would you wait for just one track? I was hoping you would ask.
Who knows where the bass line goes? In rooms where the vinyl spins slow. The vibe was warm, the groove was clear. There wasn't any winter near. By 3 you spin the record right. A beat is snare, soft candlelight. You said the chords had shifted now. I didn't mind it then, but how? At 4 the bass line walked the room. The cymbal brushed against the tune. The street outside grew smooth and slow. The copper notes turned deeper low. At 5 the coffee lost its steam. The track felt cozy at the seams. You moved your feet a little near, and suddenly the rhythm changed. Nothing dropped from any roof. No trumpet wailed across the street. The tune just lowered its tone and left the midnight up to us. The rhythm grew much sweeter as the night became much cooler. The needle stayed on the vinyl and your shoes moved a little closer. The rhythm grew much sweeter without asking us to notice. Summer faded through the speaker. Autumn found us in the moment. At 6 the clubs began to close. A cooler wind moved through our clothes. You turned the final track into the largest side belonged to you. You smiled and traded seats with me, like notes should be released quite free. The room was dim, the street was bright, and neither one of us said goodnight. No loud applause, no flashing lights, no heavy coat, no chill tonight. Just amber sound, a wooden booth, one quiet horn, one golden groove. The rhythm grew much sweeter as the sky became much darker. The room became much smaller, but the feeling became larger. The rhythm grew much sweeter with the first breath of the season. Summer slipped out through the window without needing any reason. The rhythm grew much sweeter as the night became much cooler. The needle left from the vinyl, but your shoes stayed a little closer. At 7 midnight filled the room. The horn made a quiet silhouette. The track was gone, the deck was bare, but something golden lingered there. That spiced aroma lingered near
The curtain tilted toward the bright. A cardboard tray, a metal stool, 2 frosted melons waited there. The vinyl spun a quiet tone, a track from someplace far away. You peeled the midday into halves and slid the fresher side to me. Autumn hasn't shed its leaves, but summer cooler steps between the ceramic cups. They empty block and resting shadows at our feet. Stay until the daylight shifts. Brave as papers at the margins. We don't need to name the season. We can feel it getting closer. Take the stool beside the window. Let the whole noon wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. The engine quieted past 4. A delivery rolled down the street. You tucked your cuffs above your palms and traced small circles in the pain. The melon was crisp, the brew was hot. The mists were lifting without a gale. Nothing happened, nothing altered. Still the room did not feel the same. Maybe it was cooler draft. Maybe it was how you lingered while the brass moved down the brick like it had nowhere else to crawl. Stay until the daylight shifts. Brave as papers at the margins. We don't need to name the season. We can feel it getting closer. Take the stool beside the window. Let the whole noon wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. No almanac upon the brick could tell us when the weather drops. It happens in a softer tone, a longer hem, a shorter shift. So leave the casement ajar still, let gloaming settle on the ledge. The breeze is shifting, that is clear, but everything feels plush with you. Stay until the daylight shifts. Copper at the quiet margins. Now we know the name of this feeling, even if we never speak it. Take the stool beside the window. There is space enough for 2. Let November come tomorrow. Tonight I'm resting here with you. 1 melon left inside the tray. 1 last streak of ember flame. The casement ajar, just enough to let the next season arrive. Can't rush the amber hue. It shifts where it may. Place your card upon the desk and the book slide away. There's a dime inside the cup, rolling past on the floor. There's a stain upon the seat, sliding slightly next door. There's a book upon the shelf, though the station is cool. And the track has grown quiet without warning of fools. I was pouring some cider, you were reading the board. Then you peered through the glass like the sound had recalled. Amber tones keep their pace. They don't hurry a moment. They just rest by the counter while the whole train passes by. Amber tones keep their pace, so let's grant this stop another brief hour in the station before autumn says goodbye. Someone sneezed on the platform, someone locked up the gate. An express train vanished at the end of the bite. empty and the signals are on. There's a crumb upon the tray and the afternoon is gone. Amber tones keep their pace. Every track and every platform, every word we almost mutter, every hand we almost catch. Amber tones keep their pace. They become a little deeper when the air becomes much colder and the afternoon turns rust. Amber tones keep their pace. So I'm waiting by the counter with the ticket and the cup in this quiet life of ours. Can't rush the amber hue, let it shift when it may. Amber tones keep their pace, and tonight so will we. They said the train was running late, the sudden glitch upon the rail, sweet on the palate, dry in style. July was mailing out its bail. You fetched a peach from down the block and placed it firmly by the keys. Spoke, this fruit is feeling rather shy, then stayed to chat with me and breeze. The plastic blades were spinning slow, the player tracked its final tune. We hadn't noticed what it switched, we only knew the light felt noon. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Not too far, not too soon, just a cooler shade of blue. Half a step, me and you, that is all we have to do. The peach was tastier near the pit, the brew had chilled beside your palm. A gentle breeze swept through the flat and scrambled up our weekend calm. You told the weeks were speeding past, I said the months still felt the same. Then all the ferns along the lane turned deeper when the twilight came. No gold vines yet, no woolly coats, no reason to click on the stove. Just one stray daisy leaning close and longer shadows through the grove. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Maybe seasons don't arrive with baggage waiting by the sill. Maybe they just drag a stool a little closer than until. Maybe autumn starts like this, a dripping peach, a quiet den, your shoulder leaning next to mine a little earlier than then. We're half a step toward autumn, and I think I like the view. All the gold across the table, all the quiet next to you. We're half a step toward autumn, let tomorrow take the lead. For tonight the air is perfect and this moment's all we need. Not too far, not too soon, just a softer afternoon. Half a step, me and you, let the season wander through. Would you wear that heavy knit? Only if you hemmed the sleeve. It felt tight a year ago, that fits snug enough to me. There's a draft across the floor, There's a mitten on the desk. Winter says it isn't done. Season's already starting test. Walk a little faster. The alley's turning gray. We can drop the silence. We can switch the play. Bring the coats for later. Bring the record wide. There's enough November in one song for us tonight. Did you hear the engine shift? Maybe someone drove away. Did you watch the shadow bend? It turned amber while we walked. Should we dim the basement lamp? No, the street lamp's doing fine. Should I catch the train at 10? There will always be an 11. Walk a little faster. The alley's turning gray. We can drop the silence. We can switch the play. Bring the coats for later. Bring the record wide. There's enough November in one song for us tonight. What if winter starts tonight? Then we'll run from where we stay. What if season comes too fast? We'll make space beside the door. What if all the sound is gone? Then the speakers will awake. What if I don't wanna stop? That's the best thing I could find. Walk a little faster. Now the alley's turning deep. There's space beside me, and I saved the louder half for you. Bring the watch unhinged now. Let it sleep outside. There's enough November in one song for us tonight. Walk a little faster. We don't have to pack our bags. There's enough November in one song for us tonight. Would you wear that heavy knit? I was hoping you would check.
By 10 the rain was on the glass, an ink block by the pantry pass. The yard felt chill, the pond was clear. There wasn't any winter here. By 9 you drew the curtains tight. A plum, a candle, midnight light. You claimed the wind had shifted now. I didn't mind it then, but how? By 8 the phantoms crossed the hall. The candle leaned toward the wall. The street below grew deep and slow. The violet light turned heavy glow. By 7 wine had lost its chill. The room felt smaller on the sill. You pulled your stool a little nearer, and suddenly the season veered. Nothing dropped from any pine. No lightning leaped across the sign. The town just lowered its tone and left the midnight up to bone. The alley grew deeper as the street became colder. The lamp stayed on the counter and your stool moved a little closer. The alley grew deeper without asking us to notice. Winter slipped through the casement. Autumn found us in the movement. By 6 the stalls began to pull. A sharper breeze moved through our wool. You sliced the final plum in two. The larger slice belonged to you. You grinned and swapped bowls with me like sugar should be granted freely. The den was dark, the block was bright, and neither one of us said goodbye. No grand entrance, no painted leaves, no heavy fleece, no frost beneath. Just copper spark, a wooden stool, one quiet bloom, one heavy plum. The alley grew deeper as the sky became much dimmer. The room alley grew deeper with the first breath of the region. Winter slipped out through the casement without needing any reason. The alley grew deeper as the street became colder. The lamp left from the counter, but your stool stayed a little closer. By 5, twilight filled the room. The bloom made a quiet silhouette. The plum was gone, the bowl was bare, but something copper lingered there. We left the record spinning slow. The curtain drifted from the glow. A copper pin, a woven rug, 2 silver mugs were waiting there. The trumpet was sounding deep, a tune from nowhere, fast asleep. We split the afternoon in 2 and slid the cooler half to me. Autumn hasn't locked its doors, but something sweeter moves between the record stacks, the quiet hall, and resting shadows at our heels. Rest until the lamp light bends, smooth as vinyl at the edges. We don't need to name the weather, we can feel it getting closer. Take the seat beside the counter, let the whole town wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. Quieted after 4, a scooter buzzed past the door. You tucked your cuffs above your palms and traced faint circles in the frost. The tea was crisp, the couch was warm. The skies were gathering without a storm. Nothing happened, nothing stirred. Still the room did not feel the same. Maybe it was sharper air, maybe it was how you stayed there while the brass moved down the hall like it had nowhere else to roam. Rest until the lamp light bends, smooth as vinyl at the edges. We don't need to name the weather, we can feel it getting closer. Take the seat beside the counter, let the whole town wander through. If November comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. No calendar upon the brick could tell us when the winter hits. It happens in a softer way, a heavier knit, a quicker dusk. So leave the shutter lifted still, let twilight settle on the wood. The town is shifting, that is true, but everything feels warm with you. Rest until the lamp light bends, copper at the quiet edges. Now we know the name of this feeling, even if we never speak it. Take the seat beside the counter, there is room enough for 2. Let November come tomorrow, tonight I'm staying here with you. Left upon the desk, one last streak of amber light. The shutter lifted just enough to let the fresh breeze arrive. Rush the amber hue, it moves how it wants. Keep that vinyl on the turntable and let the rhythm groove slow. There's a jazz tune on the vinyl, playing soft from the back. There's a mug of hot cider, steam rising up black. There's a scarf on the armchair, though the weather feels nice, and the street sounds like velvet without any device. I was pouring some cider, you were flipping a page. Then you glanced at the pavement like the jazz set engaged. Cooler breezes take their time, they don't tumble in a hurry. They just rest upon the pavement while the whole town drifts along. Cooler breezes take their time, so let's grant this walk another quiet step into the twilight before autumn sings its song. Someone chimed a sharp doorbell, someone clicked on a latch. A delivery cart rattled near the corner dispatch. A say word tapping the rhythm on the worn canvas bag. I was dreaming that maybe we could stroll without drag. No occasion, no ticket, nothing planned, nothing old. Just a crisp evening coming and a smile you just sold. The cooler breezes take their time, they don't prompt us to be steady. They drop deeper in the silence, they feel warmer in the night. Cooler breezes take their time, so let's leave the track spinning. There is nowhere we should hurry, there is plenty of moonlight. Is gone glowing and the lamps are turned high. There's a tart in the wrapper and the daytime has died, but the comfort stays longer than the sunshine can do. Like the month is turning over just to walk here with you. Cooler breezes take their time, every beat and every street lamp, every tune we almost hum along, every stride we almost match. Cooler breezes take their time, they feel quite a bit sweeter when the breeze becomes much crisper and the street lamp turns bright. Cooler breezes take their time, so I'm walking by the vinyl with a mug and a cider and this easy groove of ours. Can't rush the amber hue, let it groove where it goes. Cooler breezes take their time, and tonight, so will we. That spice aroma lingered near the brick wall beside the corner store. Swift rhythms rolling down the avenue, crisp moments wishing for some more. She placed a peach from out her bag and balanced it upon the shelf. Said this one tastes a bit too tart, then kept the secret to herself. The ceiling fan was turning slow, the record reached its final song. We didn't notice what had changed, we only knew the light felt long. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June, somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Not too far, not too soon, just a cooler shade of blue. Half a step, me and you, that is is all we have to do. The peach was sweeter near the core. The tea had cooled beside your hand. A little wind moved through the room and rearranged our weekend plans. You said the nights were coming fast. I said the days still felt the same. Then all the trees along the road turned darker when the sunset came. No red leaves yet, no winter coats, no reason to turn on the heat. Just one small flower leaning close and longer shadows on the street. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Maybe seasons don't arrive with luggage waiting by the door. Maybe they just pull a chair a little closer than before. Maybe autumn starts like this, a golden pear, a quiet room. Your shoulder resting next to mine a little earlier than the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, and I think I like the view. All the gold across the table, all the quiet next to you. We're half a step toward autumn, let tomorrow take the lead. For tonight the air is perfect and this moment's all we need. Not too far, not too soon, just a softer afternoon. Half a step, me and you, let the season wander through. Would you wait for one more track?
Only if you spin the disc.
It turned rough a year ago.
That sounds clean enough to risk.
There's a draft across the floor.
There's a Macintosh in reach.
Summer claims it isn't done.
Autumn's already packed the beach.
Step a little forward, the hallway's turning sweet. We can share the silence.
We can skip the beat.
Leave the mugs for later.
Leave the casement wide.
There's enough November
in one fruit for us tonight.
Did you hear the engines hum?
Maybe someone drove away.
Did you watch the shadow shift?
It grew amber while we stayed.
Should we dim the passage lamp?
No, the lamplight's doing fine.
Should I catch the train at 10?
There will always be an 11.
Step a little forward,
the hallway's turning sweet.
We can share the silence.
We can skip the beat.
Leave the mugs for later.
Leave the casement wide.
There's enough November
and one fruit for us tonight.
What if summer ends tomorrow?
And we'll wave from where we stand.
What if autumn comes too early?
We'll make room beside the plants.
What if all the spark is gone?
Then the beacons will awake.
What if I don't wanna go?
That's the best truth you could make.
Step a little forward.
Now the hallway's turning gray.
There is room beside me,
and I save the softer half to play.
Leave the clock unpunched.
Let it wait outside.
There's enough November
in one fruit for us tonight.
Step a little forward. We don't have to wave goodbye. There's enough November
in one fruit for us tonight.
Would you wait for one more track?
I was hoping you would ask.
Who knows why the bass line goes a deep groove down the cedar floor. The vibe was plush, the mix was clear, there wasn't any tension here. Who knows how the record spin, a jazz beat by the vinyl bin. The cut was smooth, the tracks were right, I didn't feel it then. But now, who knows where the bass line went. The brass horn caught the heavy bend. The street outside grew loud and slow. The copper lights turned deeper gold. Who knows how the vinyl spins. The song felt thinner at the rims. You tapped your foot a little near, and suddenly the rhythm changed. Nothing fell from any shelf, no trumpet blared across the street. The world just dropped its heavy voice and left the evening up to us. The rhythm grew much sweeter as the night became much cooler. The beat stayed on the player and your step moved a little closer. The rhythm grew much sweeter without asking us to notice. Summer faded through the pain, autumn found us in the moment. Who knows where the people went? The cool draft moved our heavy rent. You dropped the final track into the louder half. Belonged to you, you smiled and passed the cue to me, like rhythm should be given free. The room was dim, the street was bright, and neither one of us said goodbye. No grand arrival, no colored vinyl, no heavy coat, no coat beneath. Just amber light, a wooden chair, one quiet horn, one golden beat. The rhythm grew much sweeter as the sky became much darker. The room became much smaller, but the feeling became larger. The rhythm grew much sweeter with the first breath of the season. Summer slipped out through the pain without needing any reason. The rhythm grew much sweeter and the night became much cooler. The beat left from the player, but your step stayed a little closer. Who knows where the evening went? The corner made a quiet shape. The beat was gone, the deck was bare, but something golden lingered there.
One small token on the desk, the blind slid down into the night. A plastic bin, a metal fork, two heavy books were resting there. The stereo was humming down a track from someplace far away. You cut the afternoon in two and slid the sweeter half to me. Summer hasn't packed its things, but something cooler moves between the coffee cups, the quiet street, and falling shadows at our feet. Stay until the sunlight turns soft as pages at the corners. We don't need to name the season, we can feel it getting closer. Take the chair beside the window, let the whole day wander through. If September September comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. The traffic softened after 4. A bicycle rolled past the door. You tucked your sleeves above your hands and drew small circles in the glass. The pear was crisp, the tea was warm. The clouds were gathering without a storm. Nothing happened, nothing changed. Still the room did not feel the same. Maybe it was cooler air, maybe it was how you stayed there, while the gold moved down the wall like it had nowhere else to go. Stay until the sunlight turns softest pages at the corners. We don't need to name the season, we can feel it getting closer. Take the chair beside the window, let the whole day wander through. If September comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. No calendar upon the wall could tell us when the summer falls. It happens in a quieter way, a longer sleep, a shorter day. So leave the window open still, let evening settle on the sill. The air is changing, that is true, but everything feels warm with you. Stay until the sunlight turns amber at the quiet corners. Now we know the name of this feeling, even if we never say it. Take the chair beside the window, there is room enough for two. Let September come tomorrow. Tonight I'm staying here with you. One pear left inside the bag, one last stripe of golden light. The window open just enough to let the new season arrive.
Heavy chair beneath your spine, the curtain leaned into the light. Wait, a paper bag, a wooden chair. No, 2 golden pears were waiting there. The radio was playing low, a song from somewhere long ago. You cut the afternoon in 2 and slid the sweeter half to me. Summer hasn't packed its things, but something cooler moves between the coffee cups, the quiet street, and fallen shadows at our feet. Stay until the sunlight turns softest pages at the corners. We don't need to name the season, we can feel it getting closer. Take the chair beside the window, let the whole day wander through. If September comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. Traffic softened after 4. A bicycle rolled past the door. You tucked your sleeves above your hands and drew small circles in the glass. The pear was crisp, the tea was warm. The clouds were gathering without a storm. Nothing happened, nothing changed. Still, the room did not feel the same. Maybe it was cooler air, maybe it was how you stayed there, while the gold moved down the wall like it had nowhere else to go. Stay until the sunlight turns softest pages at the corners. We don't need to name the season, we can feel it getting closer. Take the chair beside the window, let the whole day wander through. If September comes tomorrow, I would rather wait with you. No calendar upon the wall could tell us when the summer falls. It happens in a quieter way, a longer sleeve, a shorter day. So leave the window open still, let evening settle on the sill. The air is changing, that is true, but everything feels warm with you. Stay until the sunlight turns amber at the quiet corners. Now we know the name of this feeling, even if we never say it. Take the chair beside the window, there is room enough for two. Let September come tomorrow. Tonight I'm staying here with you. One pair left inside the bag, one last stripe of golden light, the window open just enough to let the new season arrive. Fade the amber radiance now, it moves how it wills. Drop the keys on the cedar and the pane tilted wide. There's a book on the desk blotter, spinning rust through the hour. There's a brush close beside it, drooping downward my style. There's a rug on the parquet, though the climate is cool, and the street has grown silent without signal of storms. I was pouring some cider, you were checking the map. Then you peered through the lattice like the blush had drawn you. Amber shades take their stride, they don't glisten in a hurry. They just rest beside the lattice while the whole crowd slips by. Amber shades take their stride, so let's grant this noon another brief phase in the shimmer before autumn yields room. Someone hummed on the border, someone chained up a cart. An electric van vanished at the close of the noon. You were tracing the metal on the dark iron counter. I was thinking that maybe we could talk if we dare. No occasion, no reason, nothing planned, nothing new. Just the first crisp autumn and a seat facing you. Amber shades take their stride, they don't prompt us to be ready. They grow deeper in the stillness, they grow richer in the beam. Amber shades take their stride, so let's leave the cups waiting. There is nowhere we should scurry, there is plenty of night. Now the loft has gone golden and the signposts are lit. There's a crumb on the saucer and the afternoon is spent, but the richness stays longer than the daylight can do. Like the season is shifting just to rest here with you. Amber shades take their stride, every vine and every evening, every phrase we nearly murmur, every palm we nearly clasp. Amber shades take their stride, they become a little bolder when the breeze becomes much crisper and the afternoon turns bright. Amber shades take their stride, so I'm lingering by the lattice with the brush and the book stack, and this quiet life of ours. Fade the amber radiance now, let it drift when it wills. amber shades take their stride, and tonight so will we. That guy spoke of a red bike. The window couldn't keep its calm, dry on the concrete, brisk in the lane. July was giving up its rain. You brought a plum from down the block and stacked it next to the stone. Said this one looks a bit shy, then stayed with me for 2 more hours. The ceiling fan was turning slow. The record reached its final song. We didn't notice what had changed. We only knew the light felt long. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn. Don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Not too far, not too soon, just a cooler shade of blue. Half a step, me and you, that is all we have to do. The plum was sweeter near the pit. The brew had cooled beside your hand. A little wind moved through the room and rearranged our weekend plans. You said the nights were coming fast. I said the days still felt the same. Then all the trees along the road turned darker when the sunset came. No red leaves yet, no winter coats, no reason to turn on the heat. Just one small flower leaning close and longer shadows on the street. We're half a step toward autumn, half a step away from June. Somewhere between open windows and the rising of the moon. We're half a step toward autumn. Don't move faster than we need. Let the evening find us sitting where the summer used to be. Maybe seasons don't arrive with luggage waiting by the door. Maybe they just pull a chair a little closer than before. Maybe autumn starts like this, a golden pear, a quiet room, your shoulder resting next to mine a little earlier than the moon. We're half a step toward autumn, and I think I like the view. All the gold across the table, all the quiet next to you. We're half a step toward autumn. Let tomorrow take the lead. For tonight the air is perfect and this moment's all we need. Not too far, not too soon, just a softer afternoon. Half a step, me and you, let the season wander through. Will you keep for one more turn?
Only if you spin the disc.
It turned cold an hour ago.
That sounds warm enough to risk.
There's a draft across the floor.
There's a blanket on the bench.
Summer says it isn't done.
Autumn's already keeping trench.
Slide a little nearer. The evening's getting cool. We can share the quiet.
We can bend the rules.
Leave the cups for later. Leave the window wide.
There's enough September and one pear for us tonight.
Did you hear the timber shift?
Maybe someone passed outside.
Did you see the daylight change?
It turned honey while we talked.
Should we switch the hallway light?
No, the sunset's doing fine.
Should I catch the bus at 8?
There will always be a 9.
Slide a little nearer. The evening's getting cool. We can share the quiet.
We can bend the rules. Leave the cups for later. Leave the window wide. There's enough September in one pair for us tonight.
What if summer ends tomorrow?
Then we're away from where we are.
What if autumn comes too early?
We'll make room beside the flower.
What if all the light is gone?
Then the streetlights will appear.
What if I don't wanna leave?
That's the best thing I could hear.
Slide a little nearer.
Now the evening's turning blue.
There is room beside me,
and I save the sweeter half for you.
Leave the clock unanswered.
Let it wait outside. There's enough September in one pair for us tonight.
Slide a little nearer.
We don't have to say goodbye. There's enough September in one pair for us tonight.
Will you keep for one more turn?
I was hoping you would ask.
By 4, the rain was on the street. A bolt flashed past the pantry wall. The lane was mild, the mist was dense. There wasn't any summer here. By 5, you dropped the carton right. A plum, a ginger evening shade. You said the wind had veered somehow. I didn't taste it then, but now. By 6, the panels crossed the den. The ginger leaned toward the meal. The track outside grew brisk and thin. The crimson fire turned higher gleam. By 7, the cup had lost its steam. The lane felt wider at the seams. You pull your bench a little far, and suddenly the weather turned. Nothing dropped from any pine. No engine rumbled past the block. The town just lowered its tone and left the twilight up to us. The evening grew richer as the mist became warmer. The lamp stayed on the counter and your bench pulled a little farther. The evening grew richer without asking us to notice. Winter slipped through the casement. Autumn met us in the instant. Began to stir, a fresher gust moved through our coats. You sliced the final plum in two. The largest slice belonged to you. You grinned and swapped trays with me like richness should be given freely. The den was dark, the track was clear, and neither one of us said goodbye. No fast arrival, no tinted leaves, no bulky fleece, no chill below. Just copper glow, an iron bench, one silent ginger, one amber plum. The evening grew richer as the sky became much lighter. The den became much wider, but the feeling became smaller. The evening grew richer with the first draft of the season. Winter climbed out through the casement without needing any reason. The evening grew richer as the mist became warmer. lamp went from the counter, but your bench stayed a little farther. By 9, twilight filled the den. The ginger cast a quiet contour. The plum was gone, the tray was bare, but something amber lingered there.